good.
I think it's not even an interview. I find it happy.
It's just like
I find it. I think we're friends, and I think we're just talking.
I love
Yeah,
that.
that's
that about
yeah,
I
I like that style.
I don't think it's an interview in any way. I don't feel pressured.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
talking to my friends about how I really feel, and if you can
Perfect,
somehow
yeah.
find some positivity from it, then I'll be.
Oh,
happy
we definitely
with that.
will. There's some really inspirational stuff in
If
there.
you can
yeah.
make me, if you can show me that what I'm saying is getting appreciated, then I'll be happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
we can
Because
definitely
I'm
do
fed
that,
up with people that just cannot. You can't tell them. There's so many people out there that I see and I try and help,
And they have another.
and they think money will give them something, but I know they need more than money. They need a hobby. They need to occupy themselves. They can't just sit there and watch telly. They need to bloody be on telly and create telly.
There's a quote I think you'll find interesting, which Jim Carrey said that he wishes that everyone was rich, so then they could realise that wasn't the answer.
It isn't the answer. Money is not the answer. The answer is, my best times I've ever had are with no money, trying to find things to do and ways to make money.
Yeah.
You know, when I go to these expensive countries, a lot of the time my money runs out before I get home. But they're the best times I have. I walk around and I shine on, and
It's the journey, not the destination.
yeah, like now, as I've got older, I'm seeing things that, like, when some people walk down the road and they just see like a pillbox, that's it for them. But me, I've now gone back to 1938 when it was built,
Yeah.
and I'm now one of them people. Diddle-a-doon.
Excellent.
So I'm kind of imagine what I want from the object. The Martello Towers, I'm now in 1812 and so on. It's all about imagination with reality. And if you put the two together, you can have a hell of a good time.
Wonderful things can happen.
You can have a really good time when you put imagination and reality together.
Yeah.
But some people are so negative, you couldn't even show them a good time. But you know, I don't really care about them, because if they can't work it out for themselves, then who cares?
You can't waste your energy.
They're just lost souls in a fishbowl, aren't they?
Amen.
And me, I'm not a lost soul in a fishbowl.
No.
I'm more like the bowl.
Yeah.
But there's a saying I learned, she's got the brain of a goldfish, but she's as cunning as a fox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Powerful.
And there's many things I've learnt in my life that I just stay with me daily. I mean, there's things I say to myself to remind myself who I am. You know, like the clue is in the picture. So whenever you're trying to work something out, it's the first thing you felt and saw is how it is.
Yeah.
There's no point beating yourself up and kidding yourself and saying, oh, it ain't like that. Oh, it will be like that. Oh, everything will be all right. Stop kidding yourself. It's how it is, man. Look, that's water. That ain't air. That's air. That's water. Look, that's a floor. And that's a ceiling. It's not going to turn around unless you lay on your back, but it'll still be the same way. People try and kid themselves, and it makes me cry inside.
Yeah.
But I don't really lose sleep over people anymore, because life's too short for that.
Oh, far
Very
too
true.
short. Yeah.
Life's too short. If I can influence people and make them look on the bright side of life, then that'll make me happy.
Yeah.
But if they want to carry on self-pitying themselves, then carry on.
Yep.
Because I will not be them. I will not
You
allow
just have to
myself...
pity them and just forget them. You
Yeah,
know?
no, I just haven't got time for them, to be honest. Because my mum died when I was 14. And she was only 35 when she died. And I feel more
tragic.
for my mum than any of them. So they can all take a lick of my dribbly bits and a mouthful of my cum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you have a good childhood up until...
I had a great childhood, but I just miss my mum.
Yeah.
I grew up
So
without my mum. My sister
yeah.
was born a year before me, and she died at 18 months old with a hole in her heart. She was born with a hole in her heart. She died. Her name was Michelle. So my mum, when I was born, thought I was going to die of the same thing. So she got ill because of that. And basically, from the age of 2, I lived with my dad. I never lived with my mum. And I wanted my mum, you know, and I just couldn't understand it until the age of 15 when she died. Then I realised what I lost, and I realised I didn't quite work it out really until she went, and I just felt really guilty and bad, and thought, why did I not?
It's not your fault.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
it just
understand.
hurt me,
Yeah.
it hurt me. So I basically had to turn that around. So everything I do, even to this point, is always for my mum. Because
I'm sure she'll be very proud.
and I will shine her on. And my sister Michelle, who I never met. She died at 18 months old. And I believe a lot of things I do every day are for my mum and my sister. And I think love will set everyone free.
Love is the answer.
Yeah.
If you love someone, even if they're dead, if you love them, then that would be the way you get better.
Yeah.
And if you hate, ever, you will never go anywhere or do anything.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
We all dislike haters.
Yeah.
But we all love lovers. And
Yeah.
I think love will set you free. And these things are kind of are my secrets.
Like the core of you almost, like, you know, some of your, not all of you, but like you're saying these things, and I sort of understand you a bit better now, you know. It's really
Well, it's great to get a better understanding of you.
Basically, a lot of people, right, only look at things and they think that's what it is. But really, if you got to know me, there's a lot more to me than just this person. I do everything I do. I kind of do for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm a robot or a machine. I have to do things for reasons. That's what makes me me.
Yeah.
If I didn't do things for a reason, then what would I be? A goldfish? Or just
Yeah,
following everyone else?
Yeah.
I don't want to follow everyone else. I want people to like do what they want to do and be happy.
Yeah, you're not asking anyone to follow you either, are you? You're not
No, I don't
saying...
want their followers. I just want people to shine on.
Exactly.
I want everyone to shine on and be happy every day and happy every night.
How would you feel if other people started making films and made their own vision and were shining on? Would you be happy about that? If
I'd love people to do that, but as long as they didn't like,
steal your ideas.
No, everyone's got their own ideas. If I can inspire someone, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Be nice if they acknowledge that, but if I can actually make someone happy, then that's my whole point.
Yeah.
I want everyone to be happy. Don't you get it? I don't want no one to be sad. And like, I can't help things like terrorism. I can't help things like religion. But
Yeah.
I tell them to shine on,
Yeah, exactly.
and I say let's all make love. That's the best thing on earth. Let's not wait till we die and make love. Let's make love while we're alive.
It's a very hippie ideology, and I'm a massive fan
my
of that.
dad's a biker. My mum was they are people from the 60s, so
Yeah, I think a lot of this era are missing out on that. There's not enough
they're
of that.
brainwashed. This era. And do you know what else is wrong with this era? They're sucked into social media and shit. So they're all like worrying what everyone else is doing. See, if you worry about other people, how can you worry about yourself?
It's very true.
You've got to break everything down to simplicity, and then think about simple things like yourself, what you want to do, and how you want to live happily ever after. And then once you get these things into perspective, you can just shine on every day.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting there thinking, oh, what they gonna think? It's over, isn't it? You've lost the initial spark.
Yeah.
If you can't spark things off, then you're burning someone else's fire. And that ain't gonna last very long, is it?
No.
They're providing you the fuel. You might as well be them. And it's just a waste of time, But me, I'm a million different people from one day to the next.
I can change my mind.
Change my mind,
Yeah,
change.
Yeah.
And I am the Verb, I am Oasis, I am the Floyd, I am everyone that I've ever liked. And I use a part of them every
And
day
they
in
are
my
you.
biography. Every day I'm everything. I'm not just one thing. I've got a million albums, I'm every one of them.
Yeah.
I'm Neil Young. What a great album.
And they are you.
Neil Young Harvest, what an album.
Oh,
You heard
yeah,
this-
definitely, man.
You heard this one?
Yeah, of course I have, yeah.
And whose name's on the top? My mum, Lynn Sloggett.
It's her record.
It's her record. Look, there's her signature.
Oh, man.
Did you know what? When she died, my uncle came round to me and brought me 30 records. And her name was on every one.
Oh, wow.
And basically, I collect records from my mum now.
Oh, great.
But this is her one, and it just stays out here. But there's so many of hers, I just put them all in mine.
Yeah.
And every now and again, I come across one. Oh, look, it's my mum's name with it.
Nice.
And that's how I shine on.
Yeah, you got to, and you do,
And I think pain and grief, you should use to your advantage by doing what they would have wanted you to do. And I don't believe anyone ever dies. I believe life is way too short for death.
Yeah.
People are just waiting for us and they're watching us. Like when I was little, right, I used to go to the toilet. I used to stand there, but I used to like make sure no one could see me, even like ghosts and that, because I thought there'd be like people, spirits watching me.
Yeah.
Like it always felt to me that there was someone with me.
At all times, yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought, even though there's no one alive in this room,
Someone was there.
there's put someone up in the sky. He's watching me right now. I know it seems weird, but
No,
this,
No, not
it's
at all.
weird at
this
all,
was
though.
my philosophy. I actually believed that there's always someone watching over me.
Yeah.
And it could have been my sister, it could have been my mum, it could have been my nan,
Be someone
it
else.
could have been Jimi Hendrix. But whatever it bloody was,
Hopefully not Jimmy Savile.
I was right, because I
Yeah.
sensed it, I felt it. And like, even though it's a bit, because I was only about 6 or 7 when I felt that, I still remember it to this day, because it's part of my DNA. Danny's not available.
Love it.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe in God all day.
Are you a Christian, or you just believe in that?
I believe, I'm not really religious. I was baptised when I was 7, but because my mum died, obviously you believe in something more maybe than others.
Yeah.
I think pain makes people believe more, and you have to
Definitely,
believe in
yeah.
something or you might just die as well. And I think you just got to basically rise above it. Anything that's kind of keeping you swamped and grounded, rise above it. Because whenever I've got problems, I always find if you look at it from a different angle, and a lot of they're not even problems.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, like EastEnders or Coronation Street. Did someone dream that up or write it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to let things bother me anymore, to be honest.
No, that's
Good for
great.
you.
It's such
And if
good
someone else
attitude.
pisses me off, then I piss them off. It's not a problem.
Mm.
There's always a way to deal with someone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't film it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, start off. Yeah, start off.
It's nothing dodgy. It's just life. I mean, you can deal with people without any
Violence.
just
Violence.
ignoring someone is kind of pain.
Yeah.
If
Shining
you-
on, smiling in the face of
if you ignore
anger
any
and
human,
hate is the
That
best
is
thing.
worse than hitting them.
Yeah.
So I've just learned to ignore people. And having like 5,000 friends, you have to get used to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've got a lot of people that are not even my friends, but I just actually keep them closer to me because that's where I like enemies.
Yeah.
It seems like you've got a lot of friends from different parts of the world, and
I have, because I've been to all different parts of the world and I've kept them with me.
would you say it's your attitude that sort of propelled you from a normal Jaywick lad into a bit of a global
Not never a
superstar?
joke
in a
lad. I
way?
was born where Lady Diana was born, in Rugby, Warwickshire. I lived there till I was 5. All my family's from London, Shepherd's Bush and West Ham. Nothing to do with Jaywick. Never was, never will.
So Jaywick's like your adopted home.
Jaywick's my little playground. I love it. I love Jaywick. It's the best place in England because it's like Jamaica. In
Yeah.
the summer, have you been to Jaywick in the summer?
Oh yeah.
You wake
of
up
course,
at 8 AM and play music till 5 in the morning. There's nowhere in England like Jaywick. Everyone's dancing and playing football in the road. It's lovely. Jaywick is Jarwick.
Mm.
You're going to have to come spend a day with me, guys, in the summer, alright?
We'll do
Okay.
it.
In
Yeah.
July, August, you come here for around midday to midnight. And let me show you a Jaywick experience.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
I
will,
would love
and you
that.
will walk
Just
away
try and
from
stop us,
Jaywick.
but then yeah,
You'll walk away from
put it on the
Jaywick
calendar.
calling it Jarwick. And you also will see how Jaywick how I see it.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Such a tight community, such a great bond with
I,
people.
do, I see it now, man.
When I broke my foot 2 years ago and I couldn't leave this house for 6 weeks, do you know what? Day after day, people brought me hot meals. Where else do you get that in the world?
You wouldn't.
You
They
very
come
good
to
at
my house and bring me hot meals.
Nowhere.
I mean, the love here is just above. This
Yeah.
is what makes me give it back. So all the haters, I try and give them that love. And if they don't want to take it, they can jog on.
They can't deal with it. That's the thing.
Well, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
All I want them to do is be happy with themselves, and I just want to try and make people happy. I don't do it for money, I do it for love. And if I can help someone, then that helps me.
Yeah.
And I believe that one day we will all shine on.
Me too.
And that's why I shine
100%.
on every day. And I don't really listen to, like, you know, the little things. It's the big things I want.
Yeah.
And I never listen to things because the next day they forget what they say most of the time. Arguments and modes and temperaments, they change within minutes, let alone weeks. I mean, if you let things get to you, where would you ever get in life? You've got to take criticism to actually be anything.
Hmm.
I mean, there's sometimes, it makes me laugh when I put a video up and, like, you know, I'm filming something and I'm trying to talk to you about it as a fairy tale as I see it. And I say, wow, there's a path there. It's like a fairy tale path. I never saw that before because I drove past it for 30 years.
Mm.
Then someone makes fun of me for saying it. I'm like, fuck you, man. When was the last time you saw a fairy tale?
Yeah.
To me, don't know about it. So, to me, the point of noticing a fairy tale is
Yeah.
better than not.
Of course, man.
They're missing out,
There's
yeah.
nothing childish about. What I've learned is you don't ever really grow up. People think they do. They grow into adults and they get a job and they grow a beard and they like drive to work and shit and they think they're men. But the trouble is,
This is hard
deep in their own little heads, they live in fairy tales, man.
Yeah.
We all are. And that's my secret as well. I live real life dreams. I live fairy tales and exactly.
You have dreams.
And
Yeah.
Life
like-
dreams, man.
Basically, don't ever worry about what anyone ever thinks because it's bollocks.
Yeah. We all end up in the same place.
Sex
in the
Pistols,
afterlife.
never mind
What's
the
it awful?
bollocks.
Yeah.
Danny Sloggett always lived the fairy tales. And I live them.
When you've got haters, that's when you know you've made it.
I love haters.
Yeah.
They're great. And like haters kind of show you you're doing well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you don't hate someone that's doing shit, do you?
No.
So the
No.
more haters you got, the better you're doing.
Very true.
At least can we have a few each? Can we have a couple over for tea?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not? But yeah, I mean the angle
for
to
dinner?
me
You'll find out.
is that see me now, I've kind of like I'm never ever gonna stop living Jamaica, I'm never gonna stop living Israel, I'm never gonna stop living all the places I visited, but I do kind of need some fresh ideas. So this year I'm gonna head over to Italy for a couple of weeks, do the Pompeii thing with David Gilmour,
Oh wow.
get inspired by a bit of Roman stuff and all that, you know? Because I've been to Jerusalem, which is kind of the daddy. But Rome is kind of adopted from Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the centre of the world. When you go to Jerusalem, because I lived there for about six weeks, there's a map of the whole world, and in the middle is the centre, and it says Jerusalem.
Yeah. Mm.
And
Oh,
then
wow,
the rest of
yeah.
the world is around it. And you kind of realise that the centre of the world is Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And once you've lived there and felt it and tasted it for like 6 weeks, you actually come back to England and think, It's a school.
Yeah.
My every day feels like a job. Just every day. Television is brainwashed.
Yeah.
News, brainwashed. Fucking jobs, brainwashed. Fucking people, brainwashed. Come to Jerusalem, man, and open up your mind.
Yeah.
And tell you what, one of the biggest things that made me was Israel. You live out there for 2 months, you'll never look at life the same again.
Really? Wow.
And there's a lot of people beating themselves up daily. But I think the best thing they could do with is 4 months in Thailand, 2 months in Israel, a few months in the Caribbean, come back to England, then assess your life.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed.
Exactly. Prescription.
People need to change their perspective.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't tell people to do that. You just need to do it for yourself. And that's my advice to anyone, even my children. If my children are sitting there beating themselves up, I say, go and get a job on the ferry for 2 years.
Yeah.
Travel the world and get paid for it. That's my advice.
Sounds amazing. Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up. You know what I mean? Just live things that you've never experienced, and that will change the way you're feeling today.
Yeah.
So I always have a positive way of dealing with things, and that to me will shine on. And a lot of people say we can't do it, we're not in a position. Well, don't have babies before you lived.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
don't have kids. Not until you've actually achieved something in life. I mean, no disrespect. I've got a daughter, and I said, don't you dare get pregnant until you're 30 at least.
Yeah.
I want you to have lived your life. I want you to have experienced things. And I want you to have a good career where you can give them things that you never had.
Yeah.
But being my daughter, what didn't she have? You know, she had everything that she needed.
Yeah, of course.
And she always will. The point is, I can't live her life for her. And I don't want to. And she doesn't want me to either. So what I want my daughter to do is to live her life and not get pregnant until she's at least 30. And travel the world and experience things like I did.
Yeah.
And this is what I want for all humans. And if you have babies too young, it's going to be a lot harder. Because
Yeah,
obviously, I just think it's harder. So you can still turn your life around. You can just wait until they're grown up and then live your life. The point is, you're living your life with your kids and you're growing with them. I'm not saying you're not. What I'm saying is, try to live your life first.
Yeah.
That's my advice to my children.
Yeah.
And I hope that everyone can think about that first. I think it's a bit complicated when you sit there and talk to your parents and say, I haven't actually done a lot of my life. So the kids are going to be a bit pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You haven't lived, so what can you pass on, you know?
So I think you need to live first before you make life. And we are life and we've got to keep living it. And dreams, if you have them, make them real.
Yeah.
If you dream one night, I could be in a band. The next day, be in a band.
Go do it. Exactly.
And if you have a dream, I have dreams about Sloggett vision sometimes. I just think, because I drive certain routes quite often when I'm working in a certain area. I drive past some building and I'm thinking, I've got to do a Sloggett vision there.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've got to do that.
it.
And then I'll just plan it in my head. I'll just think, right, I'm going to do this. So I do sort of strip them.
Mm.
But I like my poems to be like my visions. I like it to be a start, a middle and an end. I don't like to end a Sloggett vision at the beginning.
No.
You know, I like
to end it at the end.
Yeah, and I don't want people to ask for a part 2 or a part 3. That was it, actually. But a lot of my things I do when I'm doing fundraising stuff, they have to have 50 parts.
Mm.
Or JB's Got Talent, they have 100 parts.
Yeah.
It's hard to give them a definite criteria.
In one part.
But you try and work it all out, because that's the beauty of it.
Have you ever thought about doing like a feature-length kind of film or like a Sloggett vision, something like? Because a lot of them are quite long, you know,
Yeah.
they're great. But have you ever felt like just doing a complete hour of just something, or
Maybe
Yeah.
something like
Do
that.
you know, I never have, because obviously uploading and stuff, but
yeah,
We can
my
maybe
poems
make it
do that for me. My poems, basically, I'm not just a Sloggett visioner.
no,
I write poems, and my poems can actually go to planets that I haven't visited yet. See, Sloggett vision, you can only do what you got in theory, but when I write, I go beyond theory.
Is there life on other
And I love
planets, do you
that.
think?
Pardon?
Do you think there's life on other planets? There's aliens?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I think there's life in Jabik, so,
yeah,
and I
That's
think
the
there's
whole thing.
life in Bognor, and I think there's life in Scarborough. I think there's life everywhere. So if there ain't life on Mars, then why did David Bowie write that? We've all got imaginations, haven't we?
we can't ask him, can we? That's the thing.
But do you think there's
Yeah,
even life in
that's
another
good.
dimension, let alone Earth and our
I definitely
dimension?
think there is. Yeah.
This is just one dimension in the whole universe, and it's always closing together.
yeah,
always
The amount
put
of
it apart.
possibilities are
And
billions
if you
of
just went to
stars.
another dimension, Star Wars and Star Trek would be alive and well.
All the stars, there's billions of stars that shine.
I
not
think
just
there's
our
definitely
sun.
more life in other places, definitely. And
Yeah.
I don't think where we are today at this point is the furthest we've ever been. And I don't
It's
think,
crazy.
and I don't think it's the furthest we're
without
ever going to
stars, the universe wouldn't shine. So there must be something to stars.
It's up to the person to shine. You can't make someone shine or force them to.
No.
Only people themselves can do that. As I said to you, I shine all the time because life's too short not to. I do have days when things have gone wrong, when I get like a £500 phone bill, or I get a someone punches all my tyres in my car, or some woman that I love left me, or so on, or someone of my friends died.
Mm.
You know, how do you think I feel? I feel like shit, but I don't, live my life like that now. I just do what they would have wanted, which is me not to feel like shit. They didn't love me because I feel like shit, by the way. They love me because I'm happy, and I make the most out of life.
Yeah.
And I don't need money, and I can't be brought, and that's what people love about me. So I'd like to actually be genuine to what I believe.
Yeah, fantastic.
And I would never lie to myself or to you. I wouldn't lie to anyone, actually. Whatever I am not a liar.
So no matter what sums of money you were offered, you would never say something on camera that wasn't true. You would
No
never
way.
say,
I'd never work for an advertising firm and say I like this drink when I didn't.
Yeah.
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it.
What if you did like it and then they would give you some
Then
money?
I'll pay them.
I
But I want a lifetime supply.
That's fair enough, though, isn't it?
With Channel 5, did they pay you? Did they...
No, they didn't pay me at all. I did it because I love what I do, and I want to try and give something back to Jaywick.
Yeah.
Basically, Jaywick has been very good to me. It's been a very good place to me. I've lived here on and off. I've lived in Colchester. When I was 18, I moved to Islington for a couple of years. I lived in Islington for 2 years. Then I moved back to Colchester, White City. Then I moved to Jaywick. Then I moved to Clacton. Then I moved to Colchester. I've not just lived in Jaywick the last 30 years. But I don't really care what people think.
Does it kind of pull you back, do you think?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Is it not pull you back, but it's always, you always find yourself coming back
No,
here. It's
I
like a
just feel
spiritual
very
home
happy
almost. Yeah.
I love Jaywick.
Yeah.
I've never loved anywhere like... Because to me, when you go to Jamaica, there's one thing missing. England. But in Jaywick, you've got England.
You're in it.
Yeah.
So I just love
Jaywick.
that about
Jaywick.
Jaywick.
Yeah.
I love the fact that there's nowhere else in England like Jaywick. But it is in England.
Yeah, I
People
know
forget
you-
that.
Should we start
Yeah,
calling it
people
Jarwick as well, or stick to Jaywick? What do you
No,
think?
everyone can do whatever they want, can't they, really? I don't want anyone to do anything for me. I just want them to do what they feel. As I said, if you come here one day in the summer between midday and midnight, you'd probably end up calling it Jarwick.
Jarwick,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't always call it Jarwick on camera or anything, but sometimes when I'm having a drink and I say, we're in Jarwick!
Yeah.
And that's not something I do on
do it,
camera.
yeah.
That's something I just do with my pals that have known me for 20 years.
Yeah.
We're in Jarwick, man!
Jarwick.
Because people that know me, the film thing is not really how people that have known me for years know me. They watch my films and people that know me for years and go, bloody hell, Danny, who are you? I went, well, I'll just, it's how I feel, innit? They went, that's what we love about you. It is how I feel, it's not an act.
No, I never.
I can't
never
act
thought that.
all this time. There is no act with me.
No, you'd be 24.
I'm not even acting as I talk to you now. This is who I am.
Yeah.
I'm not planning to say anything to you. I haven't got a script in front of me. I'm just telling you how I feel.
Yeah.
And that is how I make Sloggett visions. I can make a Sloggett vision for you right now. Today we are with the fish. And, make a
Exactly.
wish. They're on the dish.
I like it.
And it's
You're
how
a
we
parrot
feel.
and you know it.
It's how we feel, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what's real. There's nothing else in life that is more real than how you feel. And there's a lot of people living lives that they don't feel. And that to me is wrong.
Yeah.
So did you have more questions for me? Or
Yes.
is it just me? I
to
feel
be
like
fair-
telling my life story.
No, it's great.
No, it's
man.
brilliant. Yeah, it's just even better than I imagined.
It's great stuff, man.
No, it's good because it's like I like to know that I haven't forgotten what I feel. But maybe if you can put this into a disc for me, you can do me a copy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
little disc I can play.
Definitely. I feel like, obviously, we don't want to keep you too long, but I feel like even after this, there'll be so many more questions that we'll still have for you. So
Listen,
maybe we can
now
do
I'm in
some
the
other time.
mode. I'm awake.
Yeah.
I weren't awake when you weren't coming because I relaxed for a bit. But now
Yeah.
I've actually
Yeah, you
been
seem to
away.
have chilled out. You're a bit more yourself now, and
Exactly,
it's the
because
Danny Sloggett we know and love, and I can
Yeah,
feel
this
the
is who I
shine
am.
within you. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
But when I'm like stressed and tired and hungry, then obviously my enthusiasm is not as much.
Yeah, you're only a man, like, you're
I
not a
buzz
superhuman.
I
but
buzz off
you're not God.
emotions and feelings, you see.
Yeah,
And if I ain't feeling it, then there's nothing left.
that's fair enough. No, we really appreciate you taking the time today.
Oh, I think you're lovely people.
Thank you very much.
I
Same
think
to you.
you've got very genuine souls, and I admire you for your enthusiasm,
Thank you.
and I admire you for the way you create. You play guitar, you created your group.
Yeah,
I admire that
yeah.
about you
It was
guys.
mostly Matt, to be honest with you, but
Well,
I've kind of joined in
I
on
don't
it.
know who did it, but I admire all three of you for what you do.
Thank you.
David,
Yeah, I think
man.
it's